Hey everybody, welcome to Pillbox Movies. I'm Hank, and today we're going to be watching the 1926 Surrealist silent film, A Page of Madness. That was a lot to get through. And this was directed by Teinosuke Kinugasa. It details the story of a janitor who elects to work at a mental asylum so that he can be closer to his wife. And hilarity ensues, I guess. This movie had been lost in time for almost 50 years or so after its initial release. This is supposed to be kind of like one of the earliest kind of surrealist horror movies and Japanese experimentation with film tricks and stuff like that. I'm excited to check it out. Oh, and if you like these videos, be sure to click the like button and subscribe if you want to see more of the same. All right, let's check out A Page of Madness. Shinkankuha, the first production of A Page of Madness. So Shinkankuha is apparently a surrealist group that aimed to kind of dismantle the affectations of naturalism in film, I guess, but in art. Yusunari Kuwabata, apparently that is a Nobel Prize winner, so we're already in comfortably good stock. Is this supposed to be rain? Oh, it is rain. Always gotta start a mental asylum with rain. That is the Halloween rule. Well, we're gonna call it the Page of Madness rule from now on. Page of Madness did it before Rashomon. I wonder how much they had to work to really capture the rain on film. You can kind of tell they've used intense lamps to try and catch the reflection off of the water. And we already see some surrealist editing trying to overlap all of these images. Okay, a woman dancing in front of what I can only presume is a mystical watermelon. We love a dance sequence to begin our movies. It's like Suspiria. We've got rain and we've got dancing already. You gotta start with a torrential downpour and then some dancing. That's a rule. That is a lovely zoom out shot, by the way. I don't know how they managed to pull out like that and have those bars come to the shot. I don't even know if they had like zooming capabilities back then. That would have just been a tracking shot. 1997's Cure called. I have a hard time imagining that one tracking shot of the nurse walking through the hallways was from 1926. The degree of fidelity and smoothness of motion it has. I don't know how many frames they shot on back in the day, but that one nurse shot had a lot of smoothness to it. It's Whiplash. Play Caravan. I don't know how much I'm being aided by the music currently, but the editing is frenetic and fast-paced and not what you'd expect. Oh, she got red shoes. Moira Kelly over here. Moira Kelly? No, that's Nala from The Lion King. Moira Shearer. Okay, so she has apparently some sort of schizophrenic delusions. She's seeing babies crying in the sewer vents. These tracking shots are really nice for 1926. I can't believe the decisions used for exposure in this film already. Really high contrast between light and dark. Not what I'm used to seeing from this era. Very pre-German expressionist. Best not to let her out. That might cause trouble. Yo, bro, there's somebody behind you. Bro, who the F is that? He's starting to have paranoid delusions now, too? Yo, they gotta check the water in this place. Yo, he's seeing that baby, too. Do those babies drown? That's unfortunate. Inu. Yo, she could get it. I don't usually go for crazy, but this is my kind of crazy. Dancer crazy. Always appreciable. care of cell block 25. Yeah. The daughter of the janitor shows up and is wondering what he's doing there. Okay, they're having a conversation. She seems worried about him, and he's like, "No, I got it. What, crazy people? I could handle it. Look at me. Look at all this muscle I've packed on. I can handle it." And she's like, "I don't think you could handle it." So apparently her mother, his wife, has been committed to this asylum. Okay, still no intertitles, but I'll just tell you based on what I saw from Wikipedia that the daughter is planning to get married soon to a fine, strapping young man, and the father has concerns that she can't reveal that she's that her mother's been committed to a mental asylum because at the time mental illness was seen as an inheritable disease. So if the fiance finds out that the mother's been committed, it may damage her marriage prospects. Also, apparently this janitor was a sailor and was an abusive husband, which drove his wife to madness. I wonder who was the Dutchman who thought of this idea up, and I wonder if they still think it's a good idea. Twirling and twirling towards freedom. Just keeps trying to put a button on her head like a hat. It's not working out for her. Oh, wow. I'd love to see like a little history or a summary of mental illness in Japan. I mean, to the degree that it was already kind of like proliferated or prolific and enough to be depicted in a silent movie in the 1920s. That's got to be an indication that there was some sort of industry for it. No idea who this little kid is. Not included in the Wikipedia summary at all. She's still dancing. The red shoes syndrome is strong in this one. Pretty cool. This movie's like me experimenting in Premiere Pro. Just like play around with whatever effects you can find. It's weird that everybody in this mental asylum is like present the same like schizoid delusions. I mean, it might be just be like kind of like a mass hysteria thing where they all believe that they're seeing the same thing. It's a full-on riot. I mean, this dancer's like, I don't know, she's like Beyonce or something. She really gets them going. This is kind of like, when was Metropolis filmed? This reminds me of when that robot did her little Salome dance and entranced everybody. That was a weird scene. You remember that scene from Metropolis? Lovely, very controlled camera motions. Whoever was this camera operator, they are skilled. I mean, this looks like it could be an Orson Welles film. It's just such controlled tracking. So apparently this head doctor is not taken too kindly to the janitor's interference, despite an actual riot occurring. Hey, wait, dude. And the daughter returns to her regular job of a store clerk at one of those tourist traps where you get license plates with your name on them. I'm lost. I can't really tell you what's going on right now. There's a parade. Don't know why it's happening within like the courtyard of this mental asylum. This really is going with the belief that, you know, mental illness is contagious. He seems to be catching feelings from the inmates, and those feelings are manic. Yo, don't be trying to set your wife free. That seems like a bad idea. Also, like, who committed her, and on what grounds? Okay, I'm gonna look up what happened there, because that was equally as confusing for me as it might have been for you. Man, this actress really convinced them to like fully grease the lens for any of her close-ups. She's like overlit to shit. Oh, it's not just the lighting, it's her makeup apparently. The teacup could not be reversed. I gave you a chance to truly see me, know me. But you betrayed it. Oh boy. Here we go. This is a prison break. It turns out he was the one who was insane the entire time. We got ourselves a Shutter Island. This movie isn't quite as experimental as I thought it would be, but you know, the Freudian Film Society wasn't born in a day. Man, these institutions just are not staffed properly. I counted like 15 nurses. Where are all of them? What was that song? That was that melody and that line in this score. That was heaven. I'm in heaven, dancing cheek to cheek. Long tradition in film of exasperated husbands trying to care for their hysterical wives. Long tradition. You get a sense of who are the filmmakers based on this. I'll let you figure out what are the implications of that. Whoops, you dropped something. They might just be the keys. I haven't seen this janitor mop one tile since he got here. He's very remiss in his duties. Ooh, he's got crazy eyes. He's going crazy eyes killer. Verbalize your thoughts. Don't just let them metastasize in your head. Say them out loud. That'll help you kind of address them head on. Seven Samurai, a shot right there. Kill you? I don't want to kill you. Just riots every other day. You think they might need to make some improvements on their security protocols? There he goes. You're in too deep now. Ooh. Finally learned how to use a mop. The all-powerful mob. Good thing there's no security to speak of at this facility. Oh no! By trying to save your wife, you've condemned your daughter! Oh, that this cycle of the House of Atreus would not continue as it does. Okay, the custodian has gone into full Dumbo mode, seeing elephants on parade. Cars just be plowing through these hallways. A lot of traffic going through this this mental facility. A lot of traffic. Well, I can't necessarily tell you what's happening. I can tell you that I'm not enjoying it. There's a lot of things going on simultaneously right now. It's kind of hard to explain, but I will attempt to. So, there is this ceiling fan. It's not a good smile. That's not usually a smile that's indicative of good mental health. There you go. That's the look we're going for. Everybody loves masks. Oh boy. Happy, happy people time. He is loving it. We're all enjoying this rictus. So I'm missing out on something, but apparently that deep bow is supposed to signify culturally the kind of bow you would give to your father-in-law in Japanese culture, so an odd conclusion to say the least. Another in this kind of shared hysteria that perhaps all the inmates are experiencing. One person's hallucinations becomes a catalyst for everybody else to kind of present the same symptoms. So, bearded dude thinks he's married to the custodian's daughter because the custodian himself believed it. Okay, that was odd. You know I was just watching that for like the last 5 minutes when he puts on the masks on everybody. I was definitely expecting there to be more mask stuff in this, and there wasn't, which is a shame, but in terms of kind of the surrealist editing style, there was a lot to enjoy in this movie. A lot of kind of like superimpositions and crossfading and stuff, especially for the opening storm sequence. I think it was used really effectively. The movie wasn't as surreal as I was expecting it to be, but you know, one shouldn't hold such high expectations for a movie made in literally the 1920s. They can't all be wavelength, you know. Yeah, that was a Page of Madness. You can watch it for free. All sorts of places on the internet. I might include some links below, but basically just do a search and you'll find it. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe if you want to see more similar content and more videos like this one. Yeah. Let me know what some of your favorite silent movies are. And until next time, keep watching good movies.
Gentlemen, to bed for tomorrow.
Take care.
We rise at daybreak.
We rise at daybreak.
How do they do that? They always rise at daybreak.